What is up, everybody? So we have yet another product review for you guys. Today is going to be the Pocket Juice 20,000 milliamp hour external portable battery. Sorry. Alright, so here we go. For starters, this thing takes about, I don't know, maybe about 10 hours to charge or whatever. And this is made by Tzumi. It's a Pocket Juice. They have the model right under this one, which is a 12,000 milliamp. This one is $39.99 at Walmart. Now, cool thing about this one is, I don't know if you guys can see it. I can try to get it a little bit better lighting. You have the dual port USBs. These are the QC technology, so it's quick chip, meaning that not only is it going to charge at the best available output for your device, but it's also going to not overcharge. It cuts off the charging when the device is fully 100%, doesn't keep putting power into it. This charges at 2 amps, and it's got a maximum output of 2.4 amps, or 4.2 amps. 2.1 out of each port. They're both 2.1 amp ports. I have a 2,000 milliamp hour battery, and this lasts for, let's just say I've charged it twice at this point. And you can see by the indicator there, it's only at between 50 and 75%. It's actually a pretty decent battery. It's pretty hefty. Probably weighs about a pound or so. You could look at all the certifications and stuff on the bottom if you want. If you want to pause that and read it real quick. Should focus in. I guess it's not gonna, but basically what this says on the bottom, it's a lithium ion, not lithium polymer, but lithium ion, 20,000 milliamp hour battery. It's got all the certifications and everything right there. It's pretty decent. I tend to use my Anchor power cord just a little bit more than this because the efficiency on it is a little bit better. This is probably somewhere around, I want to say 75 to 80%, whereas the Anchor one is at 90%. So of the available 20,000 milliamps, ideally you're going to get about, I don't know, I want to say 16,000 out of this. Again, my voltage meter and my dummy load aren't here yet, so I don't know that for sure. But it is a pretty hefty build. It's a fingerprint magnet though, but it is a pretty hefty build. It's like a matte plastic finish. Not quite sure what it is, but I do know that it's durable. I dropped this and my Anchor both from the same distance. It was about 3 feet or so. Not a scuff marker on either one of them, and they both are continuing to work. Now the cons that I have about this device, and one of the major ones that I have about Pocket Juices, is I do not like this display, being the 25, 50, 75, 100, because it's not a very accurate reading. Like right now, if I was to say how much battery percentage is in here, I would say between 50 and 75. Okay? Even though it's showing 75, it's not actually at 75. It's probably somewhere around 60 or so. But it's showing 3 lights. It's, it just gives more room for error here. These are $39.99 at Walmart. They are good. I like Pocket Juice because I feel like for the amount that you pay, you're getting your money's worth for what you pay. Now, the charger that came with this, on the other hand, complete garbage. I use Anchor chargers, which Anchor chargers are actually really good, and they do work with this, obviously. But I would highly suggest getting your charger from Anchor and using it with this device. It does improve the efficiency a little bit. But the battery itself is a quality battery. It's a very, very good battery. And I have used both ports at one time. It does slow it down quite a bit, but I mean, you have to figure that when you're dividing your power between two USB ports. So like I said, as a device is great. The cable that comes with it, the cable's horrible. Let's face it, the cable sucks. But I'm sure that they do make, I know they make other cables, but as for the cables that come with the device. Anyway, so this is my backup to my Anchor, even though my Anchor Power Core Plus 10,050 milliamp hour battery is half the size of this. This is my backup to that, so that's why it doesn't get that much use. I mean, it gets a lot of use. I probably have to recharge this maybe twice a week. On a scale of 1 to 10, I would definitely give the Anchor a 10. I'd probably give this around an 8. Because it's for what you get for the device, for the price. As you'll see that later on in these reviews, I'm going from the batteries I like most to the ones I like the least, with the exception of the 8 or 9 or so that are currently in the mail. But you'll see. I mean, this is still a high quality device. This is still a device that will definitely get you through a couple days if you needed to. There are other devices which will be coming later on in the upcoming months of doing this series. And I say months because I have other videos that I need to make. In the upcoming months of doing this series, you will see that there are definitely some cheap battery banks that I would just stay away from. Anyway, so like and comment and subscribe below. Tell me what you think. Let me know if you have this battery, if you like it, what kind of brands you use. I also just bought a Mophie, or 2 Mophies actually, the power stations. So we're going to see how those work too. And yeah. So this is my review on the Tzumi Pocket Juice 20,000 milliamp hour battery. And you guys have a good day. Thank you. Bye.